What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. This is for analysisplayground.com. Check it out on the description in the comment section below. It'll be a link to the website. There you can find NBA breakdown, rookie analysis, summer league analysis, NBA tributes, and NBA mock draft only on the website. So just remember, if you want to see that content, you have to be on the website. It will not be on YouTube. Now we're going to go into the list. Number 5, we have Damian Lillard. Had a huge year this season because he had more shots to take. LaMarcus Aldridge was the best player on the team. Dame came in there and helped them out, and they made the playoffs. Now it's him and CJ McCollum team. Video game Dame did his thing in the playoffs. He did his thing in the regular season. He's a top 5 point guard for this season. But I think Kyrie, if healthy, will have that spot. But he wasn't healthy this season, so Dame gets it this year. These rankings gonna change every year. It's not no spot that's guaranteed for you. If you didn't play, you got hurt, somebody taking your spot. That's just how it is. Number 4, I got Russell Westbrook. I think Russell Westbrook is one of the most overrated players in the NBA because he does stat pad. Watch my NBA breakdown on Russell Westbrook. He gets a lot of rebounds when Enes Kanter and Steven Adams can grab it. He rather grabs it instead of running fast break, trying to get in transition, try to get some free throws. He stalls and gets the rebounds from the big man, kind of like Rajon Rondo. As you've seen on the starters and every other shows, everybody said Rajon Rondo is one of the most overrated players because he's a gambler defensively and he also grabs a lot of rebounds that the big man's supposed to get, kind of like Lance Stevenson. They stat patters. Russell Westbrook is one of the most overrated players in the league. He gets a lot of his shots off mid-range jumpers and he don't even finish as well as you think in the paint. And I'm going to do an updated breakdown on Russell Westbrook. He's one of the most overrated players in the league, and I can prove it with my updated breakdown. Number 3 is the most underrated point guard. Is John Wall. He carried his team that was basically had Nene, Martian Gortat. His second best player been Bradley Beal and the old Paul Pierce, and he was about to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. And he averaged 19 and 10 this season. And he almost made the playoffs with a terrible roster that was through turmoil and had a lot of injuries. And he still almost made the playoffs. John Wall is the most underappreciated player. Unlike Westbrook, he actually plays defense. He actually plays hard. He actually does make the right passes and pick defenses apart. And he knows when to score and when not, and when to pass. He's more of a passer than a scorer. Westbrook is more of a scorer than a passer. He's more of a passer than a scorer. Once John Wall learns how to take over games consistently, he will be probably the top 2 point guards once Chris Paul fall down. And I actually think Chris Paul is the best point guard, but I got him number 2 because Chris Paul is a significantly better defender than Steph Curry, and he's a significantly better playmaker than Steph Curry, and to me, he's a better leader than Steph Curry. Steph Curry just a better offensive player. The more offense you get, the higher level of a player you are. So if you can score better than another player, that means you are a better player in the NBA. I know defense account for something, but you win games because you score the basketball. Defense win championships, offense win games. And that's why Stephen Curry and them been winning more games because Stephen Curry is just a better offensive player. He can shoot from 3, he can shoot from anywhere, he can do layups, floaters, free throw, from the field, anything you want him to do offensively, but he do lack in playmaking, and he still got to improve his defense a little bit more. But I actually think it's a tie between him and Chris Paul. I really think Chris Paul is better than Steph, but eventually Steph gonna take the crown because Chris Paul 31. But Chris Paul actually is underrated too. He actually probably is the second or the first best point guard, depending on what you want. A playmaker and a scorer, or just a portion that can obliterate defenses just offense alone, scoring the basketball. Because Chris Paul can do it, picking apart defense and picking the defense apart, scoring the basketball. So that's the list. Look at my website, analysisplayground.com, down in the description and in the comment section below. Like I said, the mock draft and all that stuff is only exclusive on the website. So please type in your email, get on an email list, become a member to the website, and support the movement because I am going to leave YouTube and eventually be only on analysisplayground.com. So just make sure you support the movement. But we're going to keep pushing on YouTube until we get enough fan base to when we can make the move.